right, guys, today's video, we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite sandwiches to eat when I go somewhere and they have it on the menu. But what I like to do is when I find that, I wanna bring it home, I wanna cook it on my stuff using my ingredients and kind of dress it up and make it an outlaw style. So we're gonna show you how to take all these ingredients. We're gonna talk about a recipe that we've done in the past and how you can incorporate that into this sandwich today. So stay tuned, and we're gonna get started. The first thing we need to do on our sandwiches is we need to cook the chicken. So basic ingredients for a chicken Malibu sandwich are gonna be chicken, Swiss cheese, ham, pineapple. We're gonna dress it up, or we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna use some pork belly. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but the first thing we need to do, we gotta get our chicken on the grill. So we start with chicken thighs, plain and simple. They cook better at higher temperatures. They're gonna be moist, they're gonna be juicy, boneless, skinless. We can lay them out flat. They're gonna go perfect on a hamburger bun. So we'll lay those out. Let's get them seasoned up. As always, we use our Montana Outlaw Barbecue chicken rub. It's just a really good flavor. It has some good color to it. Chicken thighs aren't a big cut of meat, so you don't need to over season them. You'll get way too much flavoring on it. It won't change the meat. So nice light coating, like I say, lay it flat. Just tap that in a little bit, flip them over, hit them again. Okay, we're gonna tap that in. It's not a big cut of meat, so we don't need to let this rest. So we're gonna take these out. We're gonna get them right on the grill. Today we're gonna be cooking on a Kamado Joe charcoal grill because we want that nice little char flavor on there. It's gonna blacken the edges a little bit. It's gonna cook it pretty quick. We're gonna be up around 375, 400 degrees, probably only about 20, 25 minutes on these guys. So I'm gonna go throw these on the grill. We'll come right back and we're gonna prep some other ingredients. Now that we got our chicken on the grill, we're gonna prep our pineapple. One of the things we were talking about the other day is how do you tell if a pineapple's ripe? What I've always been told, wives' tale, I'm not sure, grab one of these leaves from close to the center and if it pulls right out, it's ripe. So it's worked for me in the past. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, we wanna leave these in rings so that they go on a, when they go on the sandwich, they'll sit right on top. So we're just gonna take and go off the edges. Set those aside. Off with the bottom. And cut it. We don't need to go super thick with it, but thick enough that it's not gonna fall apart when we grill it, because we're gonna hit these with the grill grates. We're gonna give them some awesome grill marks, kind of dress it up a little bit. We're also gonna touch it with our chicken rub, just because it's a little bit salty and that sweetness kind of plays well with one another and gives it a little bit of that red tinge. Just kind of looks good. Okay, now that we got them sliced, we need to take the core out. Now, hard part in the middle, it's not gonna get soft enough anyway, so just take your knife, work it around, pop it out. Now, we're gonna do that just a couple of times here. Like that, pop it out. Hit it with our pork, or hit it with our chicken rub again, because it makes everything better. Again, real light, little tap, little flip. And it falls apart. Hit it again, hit it again. Done. Now, these are gonna go on the grill here pretty quick because we wanna have a chance to get some awesome grill marks like I was talking about on the grill grates out there. So let's go out, we're gonna check our chicken, see how that's going, get these things on there and get some grill marks on them. Okay, so we're back outside. We've had the chicken on for about 15 minutes here, so it's looking good. Let's open it up. We're gonna throw the pineapple right on our grill grates. They've been in here, it's about 375 or 400 degrees, so we're gonna get a good sear on there. With these, we want those grill marks, so we're gonna let them stay on there for about 1.5 minutes per side. In 1.5 minutes, we'll flip them. 1.5 minutes later, we'll be pulled, and those are gonna be done. We'll go inside, we're gonna flip our grill grates over because we've got something really, really good that's gonna top off this sandwich, and we need to heat it back up. So we're gonna let the pineapple do its thing, and we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna build a sandwich. All right, guys, so we're getting close to the end of this recipe, but we need to talk about one or two things here real quick. First is the pork belly that's gonna be going on this sandwich. I told you we like to dress it up, make it our own. This is gonna be what sets this sandwich apart. This pork belly, reference back to our smoked pork belly recipe that we have up on the website. It's gonna tell you how to prepare this. We chilled it overnight, thick sliced it, put it on the grill grates to get it black, or get it warm back up and get a nice little char on it. Now it's ready to go into the sandwich. Our chicken's done. You've seen the chicken the whole way through. Pineapple here. We've got our buns. We're gonna toast these buns at the same time that we're gonna melt this cheese, and the reason is we want that bun to hold in all that juice from the chicken, the pork belly, and the pineapple. So we toast that bun, it doesn't act like a sponge anymore. It's gonna allow it to stay juicy. So let's go ahead, let's assemble one. We're gonna start with our chicken, top it with a nice cut of pork belly, pineapple, cheese over the top, and that's gonna head back out to the grill. So we'll do it one more time here. Chicken, pork belly, pineapple, and cheese. Just like that. We're gonna take our two buns with us. We're gonna toast these buns. It's gonna be on the grill grates, maybe a minute, minute and a half, and then we're gonna come back in, add our toppings and our dressings to our sandwich, and we're gonna enjoy. Stay with me. All right, so we're back outside. We've got all the chicken and everything off. Now's the time we're gonna put the chicken and everything back on there. And now's also the time, again, we touched on it, we wanna make sure we toast our buns. The reason we toast our buns, so that it doesn't absorb any of that moisture. So same thing, right on the grill grates. We've got those inverted so that they're flat. So right now, it's the time you get to sit back, enjoy a beer, wait for that cheese to melt. Okay, so we've been on here now for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Let's check the buns and see where they're at. Yeah, see, that's a perfect good toast on that bun. So we're gonna pull these, both sides. Chicken's got maybe about 35, 45 seconds left in there. So we're gonna shut it back up, let everything reheat, and then we're gonna come pull it back off. All right, so been on there now for about 2 minutes. Those guys, let's open them up. I think they're gonna be about ready. Oh yeah, look at the way that cheese is melted. You can see the outline of that pineapple. So we're gonna take our spatula there, scoop that up. Okay, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna add a few toppings, then we're gonna enjoy it. All right, so we're back inside now. I got Rick here with me. We're going to add a few condiments to this sandwich, and then we're gonna test it out and see if it's any good. So you can use whatever you want on this one. We're gonna use some honey Dijon mustard. We're just gonna give each bun, our toasted buns here, just a little squirt of that. Little Duke's mayonnaise.
Well, I can smell those clear over here. They're delicious. I can't wait to try it out.
A little more enthusiasm. Okay. Like I say, don't be afraid. You can use whatever you want to. You could use some barbecue sauce. You could use just straight honey mustard if Dijon isn't your deal. Yeah, use whatever you want. So do that. Take and put our sandwiches on there. Pretzel bun topper. And then, just for good measure, garnish with a little pickled okra today. And that's how I would make this sandwich at home. This is how you can dress it up a little bit, kind of bust away from the norm, go against the grain a little bit, adding that pork belly in there, the grilled pineapple with a little bit of our rub on there. But they look delicious, they smell delicious. I'm excited to try it, so I'm gonna take this one off. Have a little pickled okra there. Let's slice it open and see what they look like on the inside. I mean, at that point, we get layered upon layered goodness. The fattiness and the sweet of that pork belly should really stand out. So Rick, let's try it out, huh? Okay. What do you think?
That's amazing.
Really good. Excuse me, it's really good. It's really sweet, different levels of flavor in there. That's something that we're going to talk about all the time, is how do we layer our flavors and maximize it so it's an eating experience. So that's what we did with this. I think it's elevated. I think you should all try this one at home. It's a really solid recipe.
You want to do a barbecue at home and do something different for your friends? This be the recipe to use. It's amazing. It's easy and goes really well. It's delicious.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. It's at Montana Outlaw Barbecue. It's going to be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We're going to continue to do these videos. We enjoy doing it. We hope you enjoy watching it. So make sure you come back, try our rubs, try out some of the ingredients that we've used from other people as well. We always use top-of-the-line products. So enjoy.
Thank you.